Oh, damn, my microphone's been hot this whole time. Well, good thing I haven't been saying anything. Hello, everyone! Welcome to... Nope. I mean, yes, but that's the one I meant to hit. Welcome! Hello! Alan, ominous nya, welcome in. How is everyone doing on this fine Thursday afternoon? I have the executive producer here with me, but he is in my lap at the moment. Currently watching the end of the State of Play for new stuff. We got some interesting things coming out that I think look cool. The Chicken Muso game, in particular, is one that is sticking to me. Really looking forward to whatever the hell that one was called. I need to remember, because I don't. But yeah, we are going to play Pathologic, I think. Once I get to the game. Last time, we discovered the ability to travel through time. And discovered that we have the ability to break mirrors and collect amalgam, I think it was called. And right now, we have two options. We can either go the meeting of Town Hall, it looks like, or go try and get to Ruben before his killers. I was thinking about this the other day, and I think what I want to do is go to Ruben first, because if possible, I'd like to bring him to the town hall meeting where I would establish the hospital. I don't know if that's a thing that I can do, but it's a thing that I think I'm going to try to do. But we gotta go through infected districts to get there. What a delightful time. Yes, okay. Almost missed this. Hi, I'm here. Welcome in, Annie Danny. Happy to have you. Oh, I'm getting weird stutter step stuff that happens. Sorry, I gotta tweak something real quick. There we go. That should... yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, we met a worm man who's gonna trade us stuff for things. He wants to study us, and he will trade us things to make more gas for our weird little clock thing.
Raise the yellow flag. Yellow flag doesn't stand for quarantine, you dum-dum. It's the other way around.
It's you who stands for quarantine. The yellow flag means hang all borders.
Adventure novels are a bad source of seafaring knowledge, you know. I'm here too, and I think bringing Ruben sounds like a reasonable idea. He is a heal person too, after all. That was my thought as well.
Get us a boat, mister.
That boat used to be my hat, you dum-dum.
That's because your head is small, matchstick head.
Brain power is not determined by the size of one's head. Trust me, I know. I have a tiny little head.
He won't get you the boat.
His head is ill-fitting.
He thinks in mere 3 dimensions.
You all do, mister. Leave the boat be.
It was never my intention to get it. Walking around with wet feet in October is a bad idea. Dumb kids. I did it anyway. Can't get the boat, though. Can't touch the boat. Not allowed. Okay.
It was quiet until now.
I love his weird little muttering when he kicks something. Every once in a while during Children Talks, the busy boys return. Yeah, they really do. I only have so many voices, and I feel like the busy boys fit for the children.
Are you heading to the town hall too?
And why do you care where I'm going?
There's been a commotion in the town hall since morning. They say all the ruling families have gathered at the town hall. Something's going on. If only we knew what exactly, and what to prepare for.
I can tell you one thing for sure. Nothing good is happening. Oh.
It's more honest now.
It's more honest now. God, you melodramatic bitch, Tankovsky. Holy hell. Oh, I can't. Oh, these are just the gates. I see. I see now.
Oh, I know you. You're the doctor from the capital, right?
Do we know each other?
It must be strange for you here. What kind of town is this with no schools or hospitals? It always baffled me. Now there's an epidemic, and we have no hospital. How are you going to treat people without a hospital?
It's strange indeed. They built the polyhedron but neglected to build a hospital. That's what happens when fools are in power. God, we're gonna need to go through 2 spicy districts, it looks like, to get to Reuben. Let's go! God damn it, what are you doing here?
Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured?
I didn't plan this. You can't walk around town without stumbling upon the plague.
Well, I'll give you that. It's not like you can just run right through the plague. But in that case, you need to learn the anatomy of an infected district. There's usually an epicenter. What do you see on the ground here?
Terra mater, terra devoratix.
There's a focal point somewhere in the district. A plague rupture. And those are often dark crimson flowers blooming above it. A flower that thrives on blood, that make the rupture easy to spot. But if I were you, I would stay away from it. Stay as far away from it as possible.
Ah, a focal point of an infection, you mean? That does make sense. Any infection must have a source.
I mean, the rupture in the ground. Didn't they tell you that anger, death, and shabnaks are all born from the earth? Well, now you know.
In other words, somewhere in this district there's a hotbed of bacteria-ridden dirt with a distinctive flower next to it. I should collect a sample.
Are you out of your mind? How would you react if somebody went after your mother? Disturb the earth and the Shabnak Adig will only see you. Will see only you. She won't rest until she strangles the life from you.
How am I supposed to understand the nature of this infection if I don't study it?
She's wandered off right now. Maybe you could pull this off. If you find the flower, scrape the dirt beneath it. But next time, the Shabnak will be close by, mark my word. You don't have to stop her somehow. You'll have to stop her somehow to collect your sample. Or dodge her. I don't know. Anyway, you're better off just staying home.
What doesn't exist can't harm me. I just need to keep my imagination in check.
Oh, right, because words can't kill. No one's ever died after the thousands of times someone said, "Fire, I hate you," or "I declare war."
Well, that's completely different. In those cases, it wasn't the words that killed. Don't teleport away! There's a focus of infection here that I need to find. The louder the sound, the closer I am. Oh shit, I'm out of juice. Uh-oh. Don't I have matches? Shit. No, I don't. I did. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna give you a tip for these flowers. You're close when your prototype is ticking, and you can sense them by using Doctor Sense. Thank you. Do I need the flowers? Oh, this isn't it. That's not the right one. Oh, damn it. Gotta go. Oh, dear. I believe I'm going to die. Yeah. Your inventory is unique to each day, so the matches you got on day 5 are stuck there. Okay. Though it doesn't seem like my fucking
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
thing recharges between days. That seems to be, stable.
My temples.
Run, boy. I understand that you're apathetic right now. I need you not to be. Get fucking going! Okay. Bro. Nope, that's the wrong way. This is the right way. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Okay, cool. God, come on, man.
They killed him like an animal. Don't you get it? He went out for water, and as soon as he stepped over the threshold, someone slit his throat. I'd never seen so much blood in my life. He's still lying there in a puddle, eyes open, staring at the sky.
Bloody beasts. People like that need a muzzle and a leash. What's up ahead that requires the presence of patrolmen? Well, that district's rioting. They put us here to keep order, but it turns out there's nothing left to keep. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. People have lost their minds, stalking, armed through the streets.
Scaring off thieves is one thing, but they're rioting. Can't you hear the shots, Doctor? Their knives are bared. Take one step into the street and you'll be choking on your own blood. I'll keep my windpipe unventilated, thank you very much. I was in a choir before the plague.
So you need weapons, is that it?
Well, between the two of us, we've got one gun, but what are we supposed to do with it? Shoot people? I'm happy to scare folks or chase them off, but I draw the line at killing. I won't do it. You can keep going if you want, but count us out. Yeah, I'll even give you the revolver.
I understand. Not everyone is capable of shooting a living, breathing person. Truth is, we don't have much ammo to spare. It's a rare commodity. And maybe that's for the best. Shooting just makes noise. It'll only attract more of those fiends.
If some thug comes at you, don't get trigger happy. Try threatening them first. Shove the barrel in his face, give him a scare. That'll buy you time to run. Only 2 things worth preserving in a riot. Your honor, your neck, and your ammo.
That's 3 things, but no matter. I know what you mean. It's dangerous out here. I must be ready to defend myself with a weapon. It's better to load the gun, but the locals don't know if it's loaded. They only see a revolver aimed at them. They're afraid. One shot into the air or the deaths of their fellow rioters will frighten them eventually. It's important not to let them realize I'm out of ammo. I can always run away, but I'll only be fast enough if I use stimulants. I'll only be fast enough if I get fucked up first. Gee, Dankowski, what does mom let you keep getting more and more free guns? Right? Oh. Why does everyone keep fucking teleporting away? Alright. Here in the middle of a dangerous district, someone is willing to trade with me. Hey. Back up. Oh, I only had one of those. Yes, that's just the amount that it restored. All right, we need to juice a little bit. I know, yeah.
Looking for something? I got it all. Best goods in town, know what I'm saying?
And what if I have no money?
That won't be a problem. We do barter as well. Just empty your pockets and I'll let you know if you got anything valuable. We'll make a bargain somehow, you'll see.
Fine, show me what you got. Okay. There is no death. The people have gone savage. Okay, so when is this? Okay, this is before I left here. So let's go try and reload my stupid fucking device before I go anywhere. Oop, there's the door. Oh, hey, it's my guy. Right, I need belladonna, oxbile, and novocaine. I feel like I saw those in a box. Butterfly in a box. This table is quite exquisite. Fine woodwork. Wish I had time to read. I'd get one of those in the capital. 2 peas in a pod. Once again, I swear to God. The rulers of this town are waiting for me in the town hall. Hey, there we go. I thought I saw all that shit around. Load the thingy! Preset of reloader. Yeah, there we go. I think I found the box you were talking about. Okay, let's fucking leave. Can Dankowski creep? Alright, we did this. Can't walk around town. Latin. Focal point of infection. Collect the thing. How am I supposed to understand what doesn't exist? Words didn't kill. Okay, goodbye.
You invented this yourself.
Hello?
This is all staged. A farce.
A farce.
Mysterium.
A mysterium. Okay. Alright, where's this infection source gonna be? Where are these flowers? Listen for ticking.
As if things are animated.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a sad maker. That's a thing that gives me ennui.
I'd rather not hear this.
I'd rather not hear this. Then why'd you hit it, Dankovsky? Can I get out over here? God, I miss Artemis' ability to jump. I understand what you were talking about now, Alan. I really don't understand what I'm looking for with the, source of infection. Oh, is that it? Is it green? I like the various playground for ennui and mania. Oh yeah, okay, this is it. This is the key to victory over Shabnak. I must collect the spores from the ground into the prototype. Shabnak is not going to like this, but I shouldn't turn away for too long or flee. What? Come on. Suck it up. I got the sample. To the still water. There's an alembic with a long beak there, in which I can prepare the charge. No time for the analyzer. Get blasted. Blasted! You son of a bitch! Gello, hello, hi. Hey, Bridge, welcome in. We died. And now we're back at it again. And this time we're doing way better than we were. Unfortunately, we just got past the part that we did already. I just realized there is a mystery from the previous game that I desperately need an answer to. Did the bull ever talk? Yes, it did. It said some shit in the steppe language, and that was about it. It was a little underwhelming, sadly. But I respect it. He's still my friend. We've done this conversation, which is why I am, yeah, high definition Eastern European Depression Simulator. Alright, so we have a gun now. We will be slowly loading this gun because last time I think we suffered by the fact that I was not allowed to kill a man. Hey, brother. Why don't you back the fuck off? There's so many of you, dude. Hey, bud. Yeah, back off. Alright. We did the if I have no money. I'm gonna talk to him more this time. Got any medications or drugs?
Don't have a large stock, but we can find anything you need. Know what I'm saying? We'll scrape the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. You're not a morphine junkie, I hope. I don't judge, I'm just curious.
I'm a doctor.
Well, I'll be damned. Why didn't you say so in the first place? I didn't know we had any doctors left in our town. See, I got this nasty pimple. Can you take a look? It's itching like a bitch.
Sorry, pimples aren't my specialty. I research death. Come see me when you're dead.
Ah, good one. You interested in trading or what?
Got any weapons or ammunition?
Oh, I knew you were a serious person. We'll find anything you need. The question is, will you be able to pay for it? Guns are more valuable than life now, you know. But I got plenty of ammo.
Fine. Show me what you've got. Strychnine, crystals. You don't have any ammo. You lied to me, unless it's in this bag. I'm guessing I can, like, refine morphine or strychnine from the crystals if I acquire them. Where is Ruben? Okay, I'm going to the left. This way. Right? Yes. Why don't you fuck stay back? Young men are on the lookout at Ruben's hideout. Hostile intentions are written over their face. Leave them be and they'll cause trouble. Do I need to shoot them? I think so. Breathe in, breathe out. Get your act together, Dankovsky. I've got it. Whoever wants to kill one of the town's last doctors has signed their own death warrant. I need to make sure Ruben is no longer in danger. And if necessary, I'll threaten him myself.
Who's there? Get lost.
It's me, Dankovsky. How about you open up? It's not very convenient talking to a door.
No! Don't even bother. I'm busy. And besides, there's smoke and fumes in here. It's impossible to stay. Just don't.
Running some kind of experiment in there? Come on, you can't scare me with that.
Dankovsky, I told you, no. I won't let you in. Not today. Come back another day.
What's going on in there?
None of your business. Don't pry, please. I have a revolver.
Ruben, you're lucky it's me. Your hideout was actually under siege by bandits.
And what happened to them?
I dealt with it. The threat is gone. If you're barricading yourself from bandits, you can relax and let me in.
You're no better than them. Just another Kane lackey, even if you only got here the day before yesterday.
Reuben, I killed them.
So what? Those who believe in the Kane's ideas slaughter each other at every turn. They'd sacrifice each other in the name of utopia. This lofty cannibalism makes me sick.
I don't know what grievances you have with the Kane's ideas, but I have nothing to do with them.
Dankovsky, I told you. I have a revolver. Come back tomorrow, or better yet, the day after, and I won't have to point it at you.
Tomorrow or the day after, you'll have a lot of explaining to do.
You son of a bitch.
Reuben begs for a day or two and flatly refuses to talk. I could have just let those gentlemen get to him. Fine. Alright. How do we leave? That way. I would love some things to kick. I could drink some strychnine if I needed to. I want to see if there's anything I can kick in the immediate vicinity. Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's slam strychnine.
Stay away, all of you. Stay back. Stay back.
You're going the right way? Not really. Can I get up over here? Yes, okay.
Stay the fuck back.
Tired of this noise.
Alley-oop. Time to go.
I could drink some strychnine. It's a wild thing to hear, right? I could just slam a bottle of strychnine, right? Time to go through another infected district. Okay. Boom. I wonder if I can store multiple, like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The samples from, the, why am I blanking on it? Oh, the weird little flowers. And refine both of them.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Be gone.
Vibrant.
God, you really fucking zoom.
Everything's so vibrant.
When you got high mania, let's go.
Why so jittery, Dankovsky?
Good question. Oh, I'm taking physical that's what the... I'm very stupid. The fact that the heart was orange
made me think it was tied to my mania. So I was ignoring the fact that that was going down. I am what some might call stupid.
Actor, perhaps.
Just FYI, you lose health in mania and an amalgam in apathy. I see. So it is tied to my mania, sort of. Alright, I can't find it. I just gotta go. The danger of navigating a Patho game without my guide, right? Every time Alan says just FYI, I'm like, oh good, this piece of information is about to save my life. Sample. A mysterious sample from an infected district. Spores? Or perhaps scales? Could they be used in the fight against the plague? It breathes, but the breath is ever weakening. It will perish before the next day. Okay, alright.
The cinematograph stops.
Let's level myself out a little bit. And then head on over to Town Hall. Step back! Step back now! I won't do it. Do you hear me? I won't. You can't make me! Calm down. No need to scream. What's going on? Ah, so you're not with them? There's some kind of beastly crowd in the street. They're grabbing people, forcing them to rub dirt in their wounds. They call it a vaccine. That's something new. Where did they get this vaccine from? I'd like to know too. They're steppe savages. Came in a cart and are scaring everyone. Well, I'll go have a look. Listen, man, don't cut the line. I was here before you. And me too. We were here before you. I'm not in line. I'm here to check what's going on. Then don't push ahead. Don't think you're smarter than us. Yes, tell him. He'll push ahead and we won't get any vaccine. No one is pushing ahead. Calm down. I'm just trying to understand why everyone is gathered here. Don't you read the governor's notices? What blissful ignorance. The plague has come for this town. My neighbor got sick yesterday, and by nightfall he was gone. The plague is in town, and you're standing in line, breathing and coughing on each other. Brilliant. I want to live, okay? I have kids and a disabled mother. I can't afford to get sick. How will they manage without me? My advice, go home. The stuff they're handing out from the cart isn't a vaccine. Halt! I said halt! By decree of the Emergency Committee, vaccination is currently being conducted. Don't go anywhere. I'll give you the vaccine now. What kind of vaccine is this? Who developed it? Were clinical trials conducted? Can I see the trial results? It's a vaccine against the sand plague. We've been ordered to distribute it to all the town's residences. That's not an answer to my question. Who developed it? What's in it? Listen, why are you so persistent? Who this, who that? It's folk medicine. The people developed it. Got it? You're going to poison everyone with this stuff. Stop distributing it immediately. Don't order me around. Who do you think you are? I don't take orders from you. If you have a complaint, go to the town hall. To the town hall, then. Fine. I'm gonna sadly push this swing. Keep myself leveled out. Boy, I hope there are drugs in this box. Well, there are, but not the ones I was looking for. The rulers of this town are waiting for me in town hall. Oh. Damn, Town Hall got an upgrade. Greetings. Do you have an appointment? I heard there was a gathering taking place. Oh, no. Impossible. Gatherings are forbidden around here. The swinging is clearly a metaphor for the Bachelor's Manic Depression. I think it's just a depression one, because it's blue. I think he just goes up and sadly pushes the swing and just sort of gets bummed about it. Are you serious? Half the town has been yelling that there's people waiting for me here. It's a matter of the plague, naturally. Assemblies of any kind are forbidden. The gathering is about the plague. Ah! Then come in. Go in there on the left. They've been waiting an hour for you already. You've got to be kidding me. Georgie Kane, the judge. Simon's brother. Rumor has it they're twins, but some people say he's half Simon's age. He always saw earthly justice as a reflection of divine judgment and treated it with the utmost gravity. But at heart, he remained the chief theorist of Simon's ideas, an architect and creator of society and the world itself. I should have listened to him from the start. I described it last stream as Daniil's undiagnosed mental disorder. Yeah.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut, and don't let it slip out.
There are times when manners become irrelevant. Dankovsky is a scientist and a doctor. Simon wished to know him. That means he cannot be a useless man. We need him at the emergency command.
It's a disgrace to be illiterate. One must learn to read the signs of fate.
It's not simply that he brandished his accomplishments, begging special treatment on our day of grief. His arrogance is only part of the problem. He's incapable of listening, of learning. Simon misjudged him. This man has nothing to offer our vision. He may be an intellectual, but he is spiritually bankrupt.
Our vision is not currently under threat. The whole town's existence is on the line. The plague is banging on our doors, and again, Simon Dr. Dankovsky, you're here. We've been waiting for you. Don't patronize me. I heard the last bit of your conversation.
When we say we've been waiting for you, we mean you're late. Even in this, you're impolite. But my brother is right. You're a doctor from the capital, which means your expertise will be highly sought after. And we, or I, rather, will have to cope. I shall simply catch whatever you inevitably let slip through your fingers.
Well, at least you're able to repeat to my face what you whispered behind my back.
If I'm speaking softly, it's out of concern for the townspeople, not you. They trust you, for now, and Simon believed a man should put his own hand in the fire to discover it burns. I won't stand in the way of them burning themselves on you.
Georgie, please calm down. Dr. Dankovsky, despite our differences, we must unite against a common threat. We, the town's rulers, possess the resources, and you have the knowledge. Isidore Barach defeated the previous outbreak of the sand pest, but he is dead now. We need a doctor. Thank you for the voice of reason, Victor. I'll do all I can, but I'm no epidemiologist. Your doubts are noted, but still. Which measures do you consider most urgent? Okay. Yeah, it's hospital first. We need to set up a hospital, of course, and study the disease. I don't think we can create a cure this quickly, but we can attempt a vaccine to protect the uninfected. So you are a doctor above all else. You think like a doctor. We're in luck. We have enough rulers here stepping on each other's toes. Healers are what we lack.
You made it abundantly clear yesterday that our town and its history are of no interest to you, but no this. 5 years ago, the crude sprawl, the district where the plague was discovered, was simply sealed off. The disease burned out in 3 days. There were rumors of survivors, but that's all they were. Rumors. The sand plague is incurable.
Our town, let's just say that it's relatively young. We don't have equipment or resources, not on this scale. You'll have to improvise. Not even establishing a hospital here after the first outbreak was unwise. It's very telling.
No one here asked for your assessment.
I wish you luck, Bachelor. We're all in the same boat here, and rowing in different directions could mean death. And as far as I know, you were trying to eradicate death. The death of our town might as well be your first step. Thank you, Victor. You too, Georgie, for being frank. Vlad Olgimsky, Boos, owner of the Bull Enterprise. That is the entire complex of facilities for slaughtering bulls and turning them into food and goods. His belly is as vast as his abattoirs and his confidence in his own power. Olgimsky managed to bend an entire people to his will, bridling ancient myths into his service. He loved no one but his daughter.
Heads or tails? Tails. Always tails.
You know, I don't think I was ever watching If and When You Ran Into the Canes as Artemy, and my god, Georgie is something. He was very different talking to Artemy. He seems to have a real axe to grind for Dankovsky due to something we did on the days that we're not allowed to look at. But yeah, we didn't talk to the Canes all that much as Artemy, but the couple of times that we did, they were cordial, but largely irrelevant.
Bachelor. Why are you here? This is something of a family matter. Do you have a family, Bachelor?
I was told there was a meeting at the town hall, and that I was expected.
With all due respect, Bachelor, you're not needed here.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut, and don't let it slip out.
My patience has its limits, Booze. I insist you pay our guests the proper respect. It was I who invited him to this meeting.
Inviting an outsider into the house. Are you sure he's as learned as you say? Does he specialize precisely in our shared tribulation?
Please don't tell me you've forgotten what happened during the first outbreak. Almost no one survived. True, we don't know for certain it's the same sand fever, but what if it is? Isidore's gone. We need a doctor like we need air. Any doctor. Or else.
So the esteemed Governor Saburov picks the first one he sees.
Please, enough grandstanding. This town doesn't even have a hospital, and you're looking to be picky about doctors? Enough! This bickering is unbecoming of men of action. Arguments lead to catastrophe and nothing else.
We don't air our dirty laundry here. If he carries a report on our customs to the capital, then we can say goodbye to the town where we hoped to build something new.
Yes, they dislike freedom in the capital. I've had a taste of that myself, but out here you are still blissfully ignorant in that respect, I gather.
You're forgetting yourself. Don't play the fool with me, Bachelor. We do have some expertise here. If you must know, we've already taken measures. No thanks to you. The dormitory is sealed off, the abattoir shut down. The vaccine is made. We're distributing it now. We have no need of you.
Hold on a second. What is this vaccine you're talking about? Vlad Olginsky the Younger has already tested the first vaccine prototype. The results appear promising. What do you mean he's tested the vaccine? Does he have the necessary qualifications? My son has a better understanding of these things than you do, at least. Because this place is his home, his domain, and the results are self-evident. Where can I see these results of yours? You're forgetting yourself again, esteemed bachelor. I am not accountable to you. No, he's not a doctor. But it seems the vaccine has indeed helped several people. Several. Everyone. It helps everyone. We gave it to one volunteer, so to speak, this very night. Still alive and kicking. Still alive and kicking. I like that. I'll write it in my discharge summaries from now on. Where is he kicking, then? The termitary? I'm not letting you into the termitary, I told you. You won't need the termitary. Andrei Stamatin claims he's given the medication to his people at the Broken Heart. That's a public house by the factory. And unlike some other places, you can certainly drop in. I see. I'll investigate the concoction. I see. I'll investigate that concoction. What else do I need to know? You need to know you're not welcome here. I'll have to leave your emergency meeting for a time then. I need to flush someone out at the Broken Heart. It's all about Simon. Simon is the key to fighting the sandpest. Vlad Jr. has tested some step cure for sandpest in Andre's pub. Only a deadly disease could have pushed the town's ruling families to work together. They're doing a pretty bad job, though. Alright. No one else? No one else. Okay, we gotta go that way. So let's go this way. Can I just go into people's houses? No, not in this one. Just got a light on, can I? No. Vlad Jr. tested some step cure for sandpest in Andre's pub. Nope. The hell? Where am I going? I need to turn around after I loot these. Saw another one, yep. Is there a light in a window through which you can speak to people like Bloodborne? Will they laugh creepily at me? Probably. I'm guessing they didn't announce any good Bloodborne ports or anything. Where are the children on the stairs who will trade with me?
Hey, lanky guy! Was it your stuff our guys pilfered the other day?
Yes, if by stuff you mean a laboratory of incredible value to humanity, and by our guys refers to the Yes, if by stuff you mean a laboratory full of incredible value to humanity, and our guys refers to the capital's powers that be.
Gee, don't get all jittery. It was just a test to see if you were a good one or a bad one. A bad one would have gone to grown-ups to complain. You were all right, though. Didn't lose your cool. Traded it all back in a whiz. That's the kind of thing we respect.
I did go full fucking Porky Pig there. I wish all my problems were solved this easily.
So I'll make it brief. We've convened the Children's Council and decided to accept you into our, what's the word? Commodity exchange. But you can't play our games. And we're not showing you the invisible cat either. But trading this and that and whatnot, anytime.
I've seen this invisible cat of yours. It's just a cat.
Yeah, seen it. Right. Come on. Who are you kidding? It's invisible. But our tradable junk is visible, all right. Take a look at it already and go your merry way.
So what do you sell besides stolen mechanical devices? Dirt cakes? Twigs?
The Children's Council can change its mind, you know. Where are you gonna get a hangover pill then? Or stinky feet cream? Or bits of colored glass? Our range of commodities is dizzying. Occasionally someone even brings a schmouter to trade if they're dumb enough.
Thanks, I'll keep it in mind.
So anyway, we hang out near tall places, ones you see from afar. Like this place right here. If a giraffe was wandering around here, we'd be hiding under it, but our winters are too cold for giraffe. And another thing, we don't need your little clinking things. Save them for beggars, they're worthless now. Bring us good, sound commodities, beetles and butterflies, and nuts too.
You know, some of my medicine went missing on the first day here. Now I see how you've come by the stuff. Oh, do I need to buy recipes? Daniil, do you not know how to make this shit? The child economy has returned. Give me two. Trade. Trade. Okay. Colored glass shards. When you look through them, the world shatters into a kaleidoscope of smaller worlds, and you see what you usually don't notice. It should only be done when there are secrets not found yet, as noted in the corner of the map. What? Oh, hey, a bull. Okay. Well. Okay, let's jump off the ledge. And by that I mean we're going this way, and then we are going to go to the zone transition, and then we are going to take our ad break. I'm gonna go look at this sad thing.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Living.
Alright. In order to maintain no pre-roll ads, we do our 3-minute ad breaks at the halfway point, which is right about now. So I am gonna hit that now, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Grab a drink, use the restroom, whatever you gotta do. See you soon. Hi, bud. You're making my legs fall asleep. There he is. The executive producer. Here he is. He's got notes. You're comfy, huh, bud? You don't care that I'm bothering you. Buddy. Buddy boy. You get to be the ad break now. Yeah, incentives to subscribe. Watch a cat instead of ads. So big, bud. Okay, that's that. Let's get the camera back to where... back to my worthless face. Okay. Now. That's where I want to go. I want to take that. Well, yeah. I guess I want to take that route. I don't super want to go through the gun area again. Yeah, let's do this. The thing about this place is I'm pretty sure I can just leave if I go right here. And I don't see a compelling reason not to. Oh, wait. Why did I go through this one? It didn't make me... That's confusing.
I could use some quiet.
Ooh, I love the high def bar. You only have to do one dangerous district each travel. Oh, interesting. Okay. Andre Stamatin, manic architect. An architect, pub owner, reveler, and murderer. Andre and I studied together briefly at university. We met during the student riots. I stitched up his gunshot wound myself. An unexpected reunion. Andre always felt confined by dogma and morality. Only a fool could expect him to come to this town and settle for simply pouring Twyrene and nothing more.
How's my brother? Any news from him?
I see the dust of my beloved capital on this man's feet. Cue the fanfare. I'm sure we've met before.
Wait a minute. University? Juggling knives on the table, it was you, wasn't it?
Ah! Remember the time we got the better of those bastards, eh? And you sat there all demure, but when the tables went over, you grabbed the gun. Yeah, I remember. Very brave of you. Those were the days. And look at me now.
Yes. Those were the days. Student riots? Daniil? You know, normal shit. Yes, those were the days. Daniil Dankovsky, in case you've forgotten. You?
I'm Andrei Stamatine, the Downgate, the Alley of Heroes ensemble. The other stairway round. The house, which earned me expulsion from the Architects Guild. My little brother and I designed them all. But he gets the laurels and I get the curses. That's just how it goes.
And now you're pouring drinks in a provincial pub. That's quite the resume.
Since you're new here, tell me, have you tried Twirine yet? It's a very special drink. These step herbs have a peculiar character. When infused in the liquor, the effects on a man can be mind-blowing. I admit it's quite an addictive business. Architecture was getting old anyway.
No, not yet. You know, I'm glad to meet someone from my old life here. Bye. Bye, executive producer.
Oh, God. I can stretch my legs. Thank you.
Not yet. You know, I'm glad to meet someone from my old life here. We'll talk again. I need to ask you something urgent now, though.
Well, you're your own master, I suppose. Like they say, a man's life is his to ruin. How can I lighten your mood that...
I've heard some sort of medicine is being distributed through your establishment. An alleged vaccine for this devilish sand plague?
Why not? No guts or glory. No guts, no glory. So they say.
Come on, tell me more.
You must have heard this damn pest ran through here 5 years ago, right? The worms didn't just sit idly after that. They threw together a remedy. Dead gruel, they call it. The young girl Gimsky came to me and suggested I hand it out at the pub. Clever of him.
Worms? What worms?
You don't seem too concerned about the disease here. Doors wide open, guests getting drunk, a masquerade of death. Classic. Not afraid of creating a focus of infection, are you?
Traditional medicines can lead to useful inventions, but I'm sorry, I have to doubt this.
I wouldn't think you of all people would be scared of something like that. You're a doctor. It's some herbal concoction brewed with infected blood. There's some entrails thrown in for flavor. You make a tiny cut, rub on a smidgen, and you go to bed breathing easy. A vaccination if I ever saw one.
I'm at a loss for words. Has this remedy even been put through trials?
Look behind you. See that dancer? She had some of the stuff yesterday, and then walked through a sick district to pay her lover a visit. And here she is now, dancing her feet off. You die in 5 hours from the sand pest, don't you? 8, if you're tough. And she's here like nothing happened.
So you employ infected dancers then?
Don't panic, Professor. The step concoction works, I'm sure of it. I was just about to try it on myself before you came in and distracted me.
The dancer participated in the experiment and still lives? I need to examine her immediately. We'll return to this conversation later. Ooh. Casebook. Contains information about the patient, their lifestyle, and complaints. All complaints should be marked as symptoms, even though patients are often mistaken about their own condition. Symptoms will help me diagnose the patient. When a symptom is marked in the casebook, I can ask more about it. So it makes sense to mark all complaints, even dubious ones. Later I can remove the mark. Click the name of the disease here. Then you can press X and confirm the diagnosis. The button next to a disease's name will show a detailed description, transmission types, risk groups, and so on. This will help determine the diagnosis when in doubt. A lot of people around Arnemy lasted several days without treatment. Existing in the same city as Daniil makes people want to die faster. Yeah, exactly. Kulan, age 22, single, occupation dancer, date of admission 3rd day of the plague, and she lives in the Skinners. I find it interesting that it seems as though sand pest isn't a diagnosis I can create. The guinea pig was the dancer. There's sand pest culture present in Vlad's serum. Hey, girl.
Did the Yagachin send you? Why isn't he here? Why are you here? Who are you?
Yagachin? What is that? I'm getting tired of your step riddles.
What do you need, Erdem?
I'm a doctor. I was told you traversed an infected district after a dose of dead gruel. I'd like to know how you feel now. Any complaints?
No complaints. I live well. It is just my heart that aches.
The heart. I see. What sort of pain? Stabbing? Burning? Is it constant, or do you only feel it in the evenings? Phasmophobia, but the ghosts are germs. That's what it seems like, yeah. Sounds like you can trust Artemy with your woes, but going to Daniil is like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, it's like he's a doctor that's just an asshole to you the entire time you're there.
It's sinking, fluttering like a moth on glass. Someone lives in my heart. Not one of the Kadange.
So that sounds like rapid pulse to me. It's your symptoms that interest me, not your emotions. Please take this seriously.
The body doesn't suffer alone, Erdem. If there's pain, it's everywhere. My heart aches, my legs are shaking.
That's more like it. Your legs are shaking, you say. How can you dance then? Fluttering is bad when it comes to hearts. Yeah. Legs aren't a thing. I'm looking for, like, soreness. No, nothing really quite yet. Briefly mix up Katange with Odange and was like, wait, do some of you have literal heartworms? Is that where they come from? Yeah, that's where they grow.
No one here knows how well I dance. I used to dance elsewhere, not within the walls, out on the earth. With my feet, I spoke to Mother Bodo. Then the lean year came. I went to the abattoir to pound the hides with my heels.
So your lifestyle changed rather drastically, is that it?
The abattoir is hard. The termitary is hard. Couldn't live there, cramped, stony, far from the earth. I left, lost my shelter, lost my heart. Now I dance within the walls.
How long ago did you abandon the abattoir and termitary for the pub?
When the new moon came, I had a dream. The termitary was a box, and someone took that box with his soft white hands. He placed it in a lavish cupboard and locked it up tight. I left that day. The moon is full now. You can count the days yourself, Erdem.
I see. Tell me, when did you first feel this malaise? Was it back in the termitary?
That is where I felt it. Where my legs began to shake, where my head grew heavy. Mulgazar, it is a bad place.
It looks like you were afflicted with something before the young Olgimski's experiments. And before you walk through the infected district, I need to get to the bottom of this. Head is heavy.
Have you asked your questions, Erdem? Do you need me anymore?
I'd like to have a closer look at you if you'll allow it. I may find other symptoms on your person.
Everyone here looks at me, Erdem. You can too.
Still, step back a bit from where you're the center of attention. You'll need to undress fully. Someone took that box in his soft white hands, and then he placed that box in another box, and then he mailed that box to himself, and when it arrived, I poisoned them with sandpest! Artemis poison. The poison for Artemis. That poison. The patient's body can provide both clues and false symptoms. Each symptom should be examined more closely by clicking Q. Symptoms found on the body should be recorded in the casebook. Only then can you discuss them with the patient. To access the casebook, press N. Strong build, clearly gets regular exercise, doesn't look exhausted. Heart is racing. From dancing, or is it a symptom? She did complain about her heart. "10 minutes will be spent examining each body part." Ooh, what the fuck? Inflamed skin? Pimples? Rash? Bites? A scratch, a minor injury? Or such an itch that she scratched it until it bled? Okay, skin. Itchy skin. Maybe. Skin. Insect bites, perhaps? Yeah. Okay. Legs. Normal. Normal. Okay. And your arms. Reverse your arms. All normal. Okay.
What do you want to know about? What do you want to know now, Erdem?
Just to ask you some questions about what I saw on your body.
I'm no Menku, Erdem. I only know the Earth's body, the human body. I don't know it. What can I tell you?
But you do know something about your own body. Tell me, does your heart only beat like that after dancing, or all the time?
My Zirken, this wayward heart of mine, it beats all the time now as if I've been dancing. Never in its proper place, always trying to leap out to embrace its beloved.
I'm not sure this is about love. A rapid pulse is a common symptom of several diseases.
I don't know why you're asking this question, but if Andre Akai sent you, that's how it should be.
What happened to your back? Hi, do you want to get up? He came up and just put his hand on me. The skin is inflamed, scratched, a rash, or some sort of ache.
My back is burning, Erdem. So bad that I sometimes scratch it until it bleeds.
Oh, it's time, buddy. Aye. You get him. Oh. Did you see him reach up and bat him off? Here. Oh, buddy. Come on. Come on, you little dum-dum. Ah. Here, I'll put you. Here he is. Can you remember if you've been bitten by an insect?
I can't. It's autumn. Who can? lots of gnats buzzing around, Team Eolon. But when a gnat bites, it's better the next day. My back just burns worse and worse.
An insect could carry an infection. Yes, that's the most realistic hypothesis. Loss of coordination, headache. Yeah, I think she's got... She did talk a little bit about her head being a little weird and a little... thing. The loss of coordination... I'm not sure on, but this is the only one that has both insect bites and rapid pulse. So I think it's gotta be lymphotinitis. A natural focal disease caused by Yersinia pestis bacteria. Infection often occurs through contact with infected patients, contaminated water, or mosquito bites carrying the bacteria. The infected experience muscle weakness, headache, and in some cases dizziness. The bite area becomes ishy. Later, a rash with an ulcer formation appears on the body. The patient experiences constant itching. Ulcers may bleed. Compromised immunity and constant scratching of the ulcers can lead to complications and often death. Risk groups, people living in crowded conditions, and she was in the termitary to begin with. Are you sure you want to lock in the diagnosis? The investigation will cease for today, and in the evening you'll be notified whether the diagnosis was correct at the still water. Yeah. The sand pest could have been suppressed by another disease in the organism of the dancer. I need to find more cases like this. I've determined the dancer's diagnosis. It's not sandpest.
Want me to sing you a nice little song?
Hey, while you were back there toying with my dancing girl, I remember that they opened some deranged lab in the capital to exterminate death. It was called something funny. Erotica, maybe? Heard of it? Right up your alley.
I see you're a quick study in disdain. It's Thanatica. And what have you heard about it?
You see, you and I are not just fellow students, we're fellow sufferers. My creations are also on the kill list for, intellectual extremism and anti-humanism. I've been checking in occasionally, curious as to what else they decide to chop up, and I don't mean the architecture.
And here we are in the wake of those measures. The polyhedron of Damocles hanging over my lodgings? That's one of your creations too, isn't it?
Recognized my signature style, did you? It's mine, all right. Mostly my brother's, though. He's a genius, a shining brilliance. I should introduce the two of you, though it can wait for now. Tell me, what did you think of my dancing girl?
I do hope you're asking me as a doctor.
What? You mean you'd refuse to answer as a customer? What exactly did you presume? Come now. I have a whole ethnographic museum here, you could say. Heard of the herb brides yet? With their bare feet they touch the earth, and the earth bears the twire. Then I bear it down into a fantastic liquor. Everyone's happy.
The customs in this backwater of yours are something else.
You just haven't settled in yet. Or you'd know that what we've got in the broken heart is nothing. So what about my dancing girl? I thought you wanted to check how she's doing after the dead gruel.
She has a different infectious disease. She's potentially contagious. She says she lived in the termitary until recently. She must have contracted it there.
But it's not the plague. Anything else can be cured. And you're just the man to do it. What do you say? Will you treat our Kulan?
Wait, did you say Kulan? I know that name. She said she was in love, and he wasn't a man of the steppe. Andre, how do I count it? Tomorrow. She'll die of the plague tomorrow. And the next day I'll meet her lover at the warehouses.
Dankovsky. And you're telling me you didn't try Twirine? Maybe you don't need it with that head of yours. Do you hear yourself? You just assured me Kulan has some malady other than the sand plague, and now you're raving sheer nonsense.
I need to take a breath. You told me Kulan walked through a plague district to see her lover. Her lover's a bandit. Is she not? Is he not?
He looks just the part. As kind a soul as you're like to find. All bark, no bite. You know what he calls you, medical lot? Sawbones. I learned that word from him.
But he himself will still be alive 2 days from now, despite coming into contact with... Wait, what if the presence of another disease suppresses the plague's communicability?
Trying your hand at prophecy? Know who gets another day under the sun, do you? Really, Dankovsky, take a seat, maybe. Rest a little. You're spouting some high-caliber nonsense. Is it your lack of sleep talking, or did you have a little too much of the good stuff?
Yes, I'm rambling from lack of sleep. All I meant to say is that I suspect Kulan has the plague after all.
How's that? You're making my head spin. What about the other malady you found? Was that a mistake?
No. She's infected with something else, and it slows down the plague. It's just a hypothesis, needs testing, but it would explain everything. The whole peculiar clinical picture.
I figured the healthier you are, the better your chances of survival. Turns out the plague gobbles down the sick more slowly. Not to her taste, perhaps.
Only those suffering from infectious diseases, I think. The onset of the first infection is more acute, and we don't see any signs of the plague. For a while, at least.
So, what now? You make Kulan your lab rat and shut down my pub?
Don't let anyone new inside. And don't let anyone who's already here leave. I know you can handle that, and keep an eye on those who have had most contact with Kulan.
Look at you, all bossy. Did you learn that from directing test tubes back in the Capitol? Did they goose-step for you like good little soldiers?
They sure did. By the way, I'd like a sample of this dead gruel, and you'd better destroy the rest of your stock for your own sake.
My decision echoes in the future.
Andre no longer has the vaccine. The dancer is being isolated. It appears that Stomatine is no longer in imminent danger. The authorities in the town hall should be informed that Vlad the Younger is poisoning people. You can't stop the epidemic with this folk remedy.
Okay.
Oh, my mania is crazy! Holy shit!
Freeze frame.
I had to slap some morphine about that. Holy fuck! It's late. I gotta get back to my thing to research that. Yeah.
Gotta go fast!
Motherfuckers, get out of my way. Thing I've learned from every survival horror game, never fight anything, just run. The shape resembles the polyhedron. Who's the nightlight for? Moths fly to the light. I've collected a sample from the plague's focus. I'll inspect it with my special lab equipment. Then I'll make a special mixture from it. My hands move on their own. I'll load the mixture into my prototype. This is my weapon. It feels so right. To work. The focus of the infection must be eliminated today, while the projectile lasts. Oh. Well. Who the hell are you? Professor Tellman, head of another lab. He was so very positive that every answer lay in the depths of one's psyche, and when the answers weren't there, Tellman would happily plant them. It would have been unforgivably stupid on its own, but even worse was the fact that I called him a friend, and he summoned the commission on me, the rat. So the plague appeared to you in the form of an enraged woman? That's telling. Could you briefly describe the nature of your relationship with your mother, Dankovsky? Tellman! Perhaps we should talk about how your denunciations led to my trip to the Gorkin. What kind of nonsense were you feeding the powers that be about Thanatica? You feel as if you are surrounded by enemies. When did that start? I cannot possibly imagine. You're a scoundrel, and a cowardly one at that. You could at least admit that you destroyed my laboratory. Say it to my face. I rather think we should focus on you, and not me, Daniil. It was determined that during the investigation you need a psychiatric evaluation, so we can form a psychological profile. I agreed to draw it up because it's better if it's someone you know. Less outcry that way. So you're here to officially declare me insane? Not in the slightest. Firstly, it isn't true. And secondly, even if it were true, I'm not sure I'd be allowed to declare you as such. Insanity, you see, absolves one of responsibility. I'm not telling you anything about my mother or my father, or certainly not the topic you're so interested in. You will inevitably do so, but I can work with a story told in hints, too. Let's approach this from a different angle. You collect a sample of some dirt on the ground in a plague-ridden district. You take it to analyze it. That all seems perfectly logical so far, but then... The analysis showed that the soil sample contained unusual cells which I believe belonged to the sand plague. They were alive, but in a dormant state. The analysis showed, to put it in layman's terms, they were asleep. I know what a dormant state means. Hi, bud. I managed to activate the cells using stimulants and topical irritants. The result was a plague sample, but an unstable and extremely dangerous one. I could not administer such a thing to a patient. It wasn't weakened, like in a vaccine. It would have killed them outright. But you could still observe the cell's behavior. I noticed something curious. In the laboratory environment, the plague cells resorted to autophagy. In other words, they began devouring each other. I know what autophagy is, too. It was impossible to use that sample for a vaccine, but an unusual thought occurred to me. If the activated plague cells were devouring themselves, perhaps they could be used to create an antidote. Not for sick people, it would kill them, but for the infected districts. How would that even work? I mixed the activated cells with a base for a compound to be dispersed with my prototype. It created a caustic, aggressive reagent that was only good for a few hours. By applying it to a plague contagion epicenter, I could force it to devour itself and cleanse the district. So you're saying the plague's greatest enemy itself is itself, and yet you stubbornly continue failing to see your own projections? Having loaded my prototype with this cleansing agent, I headed back to the plague district to kill an enraged woman. To disperse the reagent at the infection's epicenter, it reduced the level of infection in the town significantly. You speak of your actions in a manner that sounds scientific, even professional, but there are witnesses who claim that you began hallucinating a certain female figure in the infected districts and saw you attack it. Don't deny it, Daniil. A local myth describes the plague as a steppe golem that supposedly pretends to be a woman. I simply adopted the imagery. You know, canonical killers, people in a manic state, have a certain behavioral pattern. They strive to kill bad people, often women, often marginalized, in order to cleanse the city. I wasn't killing people. I despise death. It's also been noted that on the very first day after you arrived in the town, after your arrival, the town was gripped by mass psychosis. The townspeople were killing stepwomen because they thought there was a murderous golem among them. Do you think this psychosis could have affected you as well? I object, Your Honor. The prosecutor is manipulating the witness. But I just want you to realize, Daniil, that's why you're sitting here. Why I wrote that note about you.
Yeah, they really are.
You are a danger to yourself and others. You are driven by hallucinatory manias. It's not a sin, but you must acknowledge that you are not of sound mind. Only then can the healing begin. And by healing, you mean electroshock, right? I sincerely hope that when you released toxic gas at what you thought was a woman, it truly was just a cloud of plague cells. Stay strong, Denkovsky. We will overcome this together. No, I will, and I'll make you pay. Can I get another artifact? Yeah, the suspicious potion. Can't examine that. Mix the medicine? No. Analyze items? No. Okay.
It's getting late. I'm running out of time. Pulse. Just going right up Main Street. Gotta shoot the Shabnak with the projectile you made before 2 a.m. or you lose it and have to hunt the flower again on the next run through this day. Oh, I see. I gotta get back to an infected district in a second. Is that a bullet? No, it's loaded. Oh, I gotta hit her with the projectile. The projectile is prepared. I assume it'll just affect the Shabnak when I hit her with the normal device. Provided I have time to do that tonight.
High respects. Artemi Barak. Cub, Ripper. This man seemed to have as many names as people who knew him. He was a local healer, or Menku. A surgeon, a half-blood, a killer. Not liked, but respected. Now there's an alternate firing mode to the prototype that you have to use. Oh, okay. He completely failed to understand what truly made his hometown so fascinating. We were like two people walking the same street from opposite ends.
My poor town. Torn apart.
At first I thought that they refurnished the town hall. Then I realized that the furniture is the same, but it's the smell that's changed. A new person. Have I got some special scent? Every person has a special scent, M. Shen. You are no exception. I promise to take a bath at my earliest convenience. It's not about the hygiene.
Or to be more exact, it's not just about that. Father used to say that smell is just another type of bond between the living.
Diagnosis by smell. That's a new one.
This keen sense of smell runs in the family. Father always used to know who was going to knock on our door before it happened. People thought it was some sort of sorcery, but it was just the smell of their dirty, disease-ridden bodies. The very ones he worked with day in and day out.
Not liked, but respected, unlike Dankovsky, who is neither liked nor respected.
A peculiar gift, and one more useful for a hunter than a doctor. Depends on how you look at it. A disease, Emshen, often does manifest as a smell, especially if it's somewhere deep in the organs.
I'm too heavily burdened with my education and my academic degree. You'd better take that into account if we are to work together.
Qui adit scientam, adit et laborem. I haven't spent my whole life here, you know. I've been studying medicine. Just returned a few days ago.
Ah, of course. You're an educated person, Artemi Burak. The man of two worlds. It's phenomenal how those shamanistic practices coexist with the medical knowledge in your head.
It might just be what you lack, Emshen. You're a stranger here, and it's limiting your options a lot. I could help you.
I wouldn't say no to an extra doctor, but your step practices might be a problem, I'm afraid. The patients wouldn't be pleased if you sniff them head to toe like some sleuth.
Looks like you're so impressed with my sense of smell, Emshen, that you're gonna joke about it for the rest of the day. Joke all you want, then. But keep in mind, I'm a local and I am allowed to cut open bodies. You're not. What are you gonna do about that?
Why do you think I'm not allowed to dissect bodies? I'm a certified specialist. Dissecting is part of my job.
Such is our way. In our land, cutting someone's flesh can only be done by one who knows the lines, an heir to the long taglur.
Are you playing the local versus stranger card on me again? Aren't you sick of it yourself?
It's not about that, Emshen. Or not just about that. Knowledge of the lines is sacred in our lands. Only special people are allowed to plunge their hands into a body, either a living one or a dead one. Anyone who breaks the rule will face punishment.
What kind of punishment? Are you going to burn me at the stake?
No. Still, I advise you not to find out the hard way.
Well, you have a point there. Haven't thought of it. Haven't thought of that. We will indeed need to dissect bodies. But what's in it for you?
My town is dying before my eyes. My father is dead already. I cannot just stand idly by.
That's noble, but I must warn you, if we fail, and fail we shall, it's just a matter of the number of victims, then we'll all be on trial, you as my accomplice. Are you ready for that?
I am.
Good. How did it go? The world's a hospital where every man must play a part and die in agony. I'm told that I've been sought after by a local butcher. He wants to talk. He looks very out of place in the town hall. Me and Barak agreed to help each other in fighting the sand pest. I could find a use for his hands.
Stupid. I was so stupid.
Dankovsky, you're back. This means I've won. Of course I'm back, as if I had a choice. So you're a fatalist, then? I didn't expect that. You've examined the dancer, right? What's your diagnosis?
I did examine her. Let me be frank. That vaccine won't protect anyone. The subject has the plague.
I suspected as much, but hoped that... Are you certain, Dankovsky? The medical term is intercurrent disease. One illness can slow down the progression of another. The dancer is ill with more than just the sand fever. That's why she's still alive. Alas, her days are numbered. I see. Listen, Dankovsky, I'd like you to take charge of the Epidemic Emergency Command. It will give you the authority to issue decrees on quarantine measures, on supply logistics, on anything else upon which our salvation depends.
Perfect.
I'm tired of seeing the results of other people's decisions. We need a doctor who's ready to make decisions, like Isidore Barak did 5 years ago. But first we need to inform Vlad the Younger of his dismissal. He should hand everything over to you. Tell him it's my personal order. I want to look that man in the eye myself. Dead gruel from steppe savages. Could have destroyed the entire town. Make no delay. We'll still need to reorganize the emergency command's operations. Tell me, what will you need to start off, Dankovsky? I need to set up a hospital. I need space, and I need people. Orderlies, I mean, not patients. I need patients too, but there won't be any shortage of those. Fine, I will provide you with orderlies. You'll have volunteers starting today. Finding a space will be trickier. Not just any building will do, will it? Something spacious, with plumbing, or at least access to clean water, ideally with windows for ventilation. Here's a list of places I can think of. The cathedral, the theater, the termitary, and the polyhedron. All of them are large and can fit many people, though they were built for other purposes. You should visit them yourself to see if any will serve. All right. I've had a glance at some of these, but I wasn't really paying attention, and I need to make my choice as soon as possible. Come back to the town hall when you've made up your mind. We'll work out the remaining details, equipment, operating procedure. In the meantime, I'll look for some work hands. The decision maker shouldn't have to see to everything personally. No need to spread yourself too thin. Thank you for your cooperation, Saburov. Saburov has tasked me with finding a suitable building for the hospital. What kind of services are held at the cathedral? Saburov considers the polyhedron as a suitable location for the hospital. Even if it's not, it's worth taking a look up close. Vlad the Younger decided to save the town with some suspicious remedy from the steppe people. I need to talk to him immediately before all hell breaks loose. Town is doomed.
They call the abattoir a longa. That word means four, doesn't it?
Hello, Dankovsky. I've been expecting you. I heard rumors you disapprove of the vaccination methods we've been forced to use. Let me say in my own defense, however imperfect, it is better than nothing.
Riddle me this, Vlad. What is the difference between a tender-hearted idiot and a serial killer?
I don't follow.
Fine, I'll answer it myself. The idiot's victims don't know who killed them. Just like in your case, for example.
You're being unfair, Dankovsky. I tried to do something, anything. Time was of the essence. You weren't here for the first outbreak. You didn't know the terror of it.
Just curious, would you be willing to test this remedy on yourself?
I'd be less arrogant if I were you. Don't look down on the traditional medicine of the kin. Some call them worms, but they're not. They're people, without a doubt.
You're dead gruel. At best, it's useless. What's more likely is it will just infect more people.
But isn't that how they used to inoculate against smallpox in the old days? They rubbed pus onto a wound, and those people survived. Despite its unpleasant name, dead gruel works. The testing took place in the termitary. You wouldn't be allowed inside, as my father is, let's say, touchy about that. But there's Stomatin's pub as well. You can check there.
Here's a riddle for you, Vlad. There's one bullet loaded in a revolver. I point it at you and pull the trigger. You hear a click. Does that mean the revolver is tried and tested?
If you, a luminary from the capital, are so opposed to vaccination, then go ahead and revoke my decree yourself. We sent a copy to the Stillwater for you. Burn it in the fireplace.
That's exactly why I'm here. You need to hand over your responsibilities to me, right now. Saburov's orders. And everyone, including your father, will have to accept it.
You may have trouble believing it, but I'm glad, actually. Glad that a doctor will be leading the fight against the epidemic. I only accepted this position because others were afraid of making mistakes. I hope we don't part as enemies. We'll likely have to work together in the future.
We'll see.
Return to the Stillwater. I'll arrange to move the emergency command there immediately. You'll be assigned a personal secretary to help with the paperwork. He'll explain all the details. From now on, your decrees will decide the fate of the town. Congratulations, Dankovsky. And my condolences.
I wish you the best, Vlad. And I'll ask you not to make more decisions going forward. It's not in your wheelhouse. Olgimsky Jr. is now suspended from the decision-making, and I need to formally take power in order to abolish the deadly variolation. Alright. Do I have to do all of these things today? Because I'm running out of time. Oh, hey, and there's something here. Neat. I need to look at a swing set and make myself sad. Now I need to find the Shabnak. Once I find her, I must prepare the prototype to fire the projectile, hit the plague with it, and reduce the infection. I only have one attempt. Shabnak is unpredictable, and I have only one attempt. Before taking a shot, I should immobilize it with a bonfire or the prototype. Come on, Shabnak. Where are you at? Eh? Eh? Come on out! Ah, shit. Any Shabnaks around? Also, what the hell is here? Oh, I'm in a different district. God damn it. Miss Shabnak, I need you to actually, like, show up. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I just can't fucking find her. Hello? Man. Oh, she just doesn't show up in every district? God, this is so badly communicated. I'm gonna fucking run out of time. There's no fucking shot. Oh, there you are. Hey. You've subdued her for today. The town is recovering from the plague. She awaits you in other days. She will be stronger. Okay. Oh, was she the question mark? She was the question mark. I see. Cool, we're out of, fucking everything, dude. And... boop. Alright, let's get back to Stillwater. Well, I can hit the theater on the way. I guess that counts as a new travel. That's unfortunate. For future reference, resetting a day to the same day doesn't use amalgam. Oh, that's good to know. And finished plotlines stay finished. Okay. Will I be forced to do that when it hits 2 a.m.? Or will it roll over to the next day? And can I only do that from Stillwater, I assume? I shot the plague. Well, I suppose we'll find out real quick. Oh, wow, it just zoops you immediately to Stillwater. Okay. A scene will play out here. Well, we'll do that then.
Smart, intelligent, logical, but so very fixated on whatever he deemed important. We wouldn't even allow the possibility that he could miss something. He failed to understand what kind of place this is, what soil. He only noticed what was convenient. So we mostly left him alone. I sympathized.
Can you hear me?
I need to be in 2 places at once. 3 places. Otherwise, it's all for naught.
Can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying?
All the world's a stage. Ava, a lot. You missed a lot. We shot the plague with a gun, though. The town does appear to be a stage at the moment, yeah.
Tomorrow shall not come, unless you want it to. Do
5
come
years
home.
Oh, you're not done.
5 years ago, when the disease arrived for the first time, people feared the unknown. Now they fear what they know all too well. What do you think is more frightening? The unknown or the inevitable?
I don't have time to ponder abstractions. Not when so much remains undone.
You're a visitor. You didn't see the first outbreak. You think of the plague as a problem that must be solved. Fear doesn't paralyze you like it does for others. They all believe that if you take the helm, we'll slip through the reefs.
They shouldn't. I can't do everything alone. I told the governor myself that setting up a hospital was my first priority, but I never managed to make that happen.
I'm forgetful too. The more important the task, the more certain I am to forget it. But you're different. You'll be mad at yourself because of that.
I will be. I already am.
It would have been so wonderful if you'd arrived earlier. In summer, or even spring, we'd gaze at the stars, reminiscing about how the Stillwater never became an observatory. We'd wander the streets. I'd show you my favorite yards. But you came in autumn, in time for the plague. So the stars and the yards will have to make room for business.
For the stars and the yards to return to anyone at all, the town must survive first. Time travel is now available today through all clocks in the town. Cool. So, what we're gonna do... There's a clock in here, isn't there? Is it upstairs? Yeah, that's right. It's here. We're gonna zoom back to the start of this day. Clock time travel, isn't that like Persona 3? Very similar. These games are basically the same. But I do believe that that is going to be it for us today. So, as always, thank you. Ava, are you streaming anywhere today? Should we kick to you? But yes, as always, thank you all so much for being here. You know, I very much appreciate everybody who comes by and drops by and hangs out and chats. Vulcan Myth is live. Yeah, I'll kick over to Vulcan Myth. Why not? Pegasus Spat Spider, Bridge, Annie Danny, Alan, again, as always, thank you for helping me through various tips and tricks that I did not know. Vibes, all the other folks that I saw hanging out. Myth, thanks everyone for being here. And I'm going to kick y'all over to Vulcan Myth. Those of you who have been here for a while know that they are a tabletop role-playing group. They are absolutely worth your time. They're a lot of fun. Friend of the show, Ava, is very often on there. And yeah, they're if you're looking for something to chill in the background, if you want to keep narrative stuff going, we'll kick you over there. I'm going to try, because I apparently keep cutting myself off, to say bye, everyone, then wait a minute, and then click the raid button. Hey, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to help support me in making more of this, you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream these live. Like, comment, and subscribe. I suspect you all know how this works by now, but it really does help a lot. Thanks.